Oh, how the mighty have fallen from virtual reality chat RP community and all. Welcome to Darkfire Verum. I am your host, Gflashex. Top story: Purple Lotus in ruins and disarray. How did it happen? Because Double Goose, a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, VR chat role player, came out with the video, and I'm not going into detail with it. You gotta see it yourself because it was juicy as fuck. But the end result of Double Goose's YouTube video prompted other people who were part of the Purple Lotus's role playing community to start speaking up on how exactly Sachi VR treated them. And boy, was it massive. This led to Sachi VR being completely silent on social media, on the streaming platforms, and not an ounce of word has been heard from him since October 23rd of this year. So what does this mean? Let me get a little comfortable here. What does it mean? It probably means that the Purple Lotus role-playing community has officially either disbanded or somebody else got keys to the damn casino, bar and casino. Or it's been left to rot because no one's heard from Sachi VR since Double Goose released the video exposing Sachi VR for all the mishaps and basically mistakes, being a complete tyrannical control freak of the RP. And sometimes dehumanizing, throwing slurs at both the patrons, role players, and staff members on and off camera, on and off stream, basically. And which led to the complete total implosion of Purple Lotus as an RP community or Discord guild or whatever. And it basically falls under the same category as what happened to Sci-Fi and Neon Divide, formerly known as Callus Row, when Sci-Fi decided to be a complete tyrant and would not accept criticism, ended up berating both players and staff members to the point where they upped and left, leaving Neon Divide completely abandoned without a fourth season. or or well, there is no or about it. And what happened to Ascension Academy that was led by Stealth RG, aka Chips? Well, after the Mr. Brunswick versus Ariana drama, several key players have left that RP. And without the key players, especially the map maker known as Karita, the watermelon VTuber who made the maps of Ascension Academy from season 1 to 3, I do believe. The Ascension Academy RP project was completely dismantled. I should know. I tried to look for the latest episode of Ascension Academy, which was entitled Ascension Academy Year 3.5, and found nothing. Nothing on the former player participants Twitter page, Twitch page, excuse me. And Stealth RG no longer talking about it. So it was either abandoned or dismantled, and everybody went their separate ways, just like they went their separate ways after the Neon Divide project was officially terminated, to say the least. Just like the most likely the Purple Lotus RP was terminated due to Sachi's actions that came to light thanks to Double Goose and his video on Sachi VR entitled Goodbye Old Friend. So what did we learn from this entire experience? What did we learn so we do not repeat the same mistakes that these former role-playing streamers and dungeon masters have committed this year and the previous year? We learned that if you're going to be leading a role-playing session, that you cannot be tyrannical. You cannot be a control freak. You cannot demand shit from your fellow staff members or the players that are involved in the so-called session. Also, you gotta learn to take criticism. If you can't take criticism, you cannot build, you cannot grow, you cannot flourish your role-playing community, because you stagnate and you make the role-playing session and community stale as a loaf of bread when you don't accept criticism. And telling people to fuck off and make their own roleplay, that's not a good thing. That's not a good look for you. Being the leader of the role-playing community that you yourself created, that's not a good look. It makes you look bad. It makes people spread word that you're not a good role-playing leader. And it also dissuades future role players from ever joining your community. Why? Because they found out that you're a tyrannical control freak. And that's what causes your community to implode into dust and ashes. So yes, if you're going to lead a role-playing community, you better be flexible. You cannot be tyrannical. You cannot be control freak. You gotta listen to what the staff members and the players are telling you. Otherwise, you're gonna be completely and utterly disgraced. That's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. And that is the harsh truth. This is Darkfire Verum, and I'm your host, Gflashex. And I'll see you all in the next video.